Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, sorry the absence of readings yesterday. We got in quite late, too late. I just didn't have the energy to do a proper job. So I choose quality over quantity. So here are yesterday's readings I wanted to do yesterday. And this is interesting because I thought I can't wait to get home and use the gossip cards to read on Charlotte Griffiths and Harry. What's the gossip with that? Are they gossiping? As we know, as was brought out in court, Harry was apparently going by Mr. Mischief on Facebook, and that's how he was communicating with Charlotte Griffiths. So let's ask the gossip cards. Apparently this went on for years. Let's ask the gossip card. So what's the gossip now? Is Charlotte horrified? Is Harry horrified that this came out in public? This vindicates many of us who say they are both on social media and anonymous accounts. And here we have it now, a proof in the court of law, recorded for prosperity. Let's find out what the gossip cards have to say about this. Is Charlotte embarrassed she's been caught? Is Harry embarrassed? Or are they just like, yeah, whatever? So you found one. Wait to hear how many other ones that he has. So let's find out gossip cards. Oh, and great minds think alike. I was going through the comments and someone said, do the gossip cards on what's going on. I was like, ha! Great minds think alike. Shall we begin? Okay. Wow. Presence in reverse. Ooh. Did Charlotte pay for that information? And now she won't. Presence in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse, embattled, embarrassed. Oh, embarrassed. That's what it is. Embarrassed. Embarrassed that this was exposed. Embarrassed. Pensioner, King of Hearts. I'm going to say that King Charles knew about it. Of course he knew about it. But you don't think King Charles or Prince William or any of them have spies everywhere, then you're just as foolish as Harry. King Charles knew about it. King Charles knew about this connection between Charlotte and Harry, possibly because he knew who Mr. Mischief was, possibly because somebody within the media told King Charles that Charlotte was she got her information from this Mr. Mischief. Like somehow King Charles knew about it. Perhaps King Charles was the one who was promoting it, right? Let's keep reading. Visit in reverse. Visit in reverse. And now we have the Jack of Hearts in reverse. I'm going to say that now they are no longer in contact. So you think of the Knight of Cups as an offering, right? Bringing a cup. That has now been withdrawn. So this visit, have a seat at the table, has been withdrawn. Something to do with Charles here, this pensioner, King of Cups. So I think there has been some embarrassment, and I think we'll see it collapse. Well, obviously, everyone now knows what's going on. The consultant, there is Charlotte right there, and she's looking back at what she has done. Interesting, she's holding these chairs, and we have the visit here. So maybe she's the one who has pulled back from Harry. Maybe this makes her, maybe she's more embarrassed. Maybe something has been taken from her from King Charles. Oh, now I look at how we're reading this now. I think that so if she was like in the Royal Rota or a trusted source or whatever. I think King Charles has now relegated her to more. Her chair has been pulled from the table somehow. Maybe not officially, possibly unofficially. But look at her looking back at her action. She's embarrassed, and that's what it is, exactly it. Her chairs, once I seen this, and she has the chairs here, her chair has been taken from the table. The consultant, wow. So here's Harry in reverse. Look at all the chairs. So her and Harry have shown up. And she's looking at the past like, what have I done? You have to remember, it's her career. Harry doesn't care. I mean, he'll fluff this off. He'll still be Prince Harry, still be Harry, the handbag. Harry's like, okay, whatever, whatevs. And you have to remember, they had to remind Harry of some of the things that Meghan wrote in his book, Spare. Harry's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I think Charlotte is going to be more harmed by this than Harry is. Harry doesn't. He's like, yeah, okay. He'll get away scot-free with it. He's like, yeah, I've got many other anonymous accounts I can use. Ooh, thief in reverse. I think Charlotte's going to be extremely damaged by this. I think he's taken something from Charlotte. And also this is telling me Harry was so sneaky about this. Also, I want to show you something. This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is Harry. This is Harry. That he may have given her false information. This is him sneaking around in the dark, in the night, and just being a real scummy kind of person. Sorry, pardon my language, but just being a real common criminal. Also, now look at Charlotte has turned her back on Harry. If this is Harry's side, Charlotte has turned her back on Harry. And I think we are going to see a big change in her career, and it's going to come down from the king. Gamblers. Look at that. Gamblers. He took a chance. Let me make sure you can see that. I've zoomed in a bit so you can actually see more detail in the cards. Gamblers, he took a chance. This is Two of Swords. He knew what he was dealing with. He wasn't going to listen to anybody else, though. He took a big risk. He took a big chance. And it was all a big gamble. It was all to do with turning the tides for Harry. And Charlotte now has turned her back onto him because she has a career to save. Reconciliation. Reconciliation. Listen, is she actually going to say, okay, I'm out of the Royal Rota, officially or unofficially, I don't know. Is she going to now reconcile with Harry? Because look at this is these two coming around and going, okay, let's create some real problems now. I don't know. Do I need to clarify anything? I think this is very, very clear what's going on. Let's clarify this reconciliation. Ooh, look, it popped out. Absence in reverse and trip to the country in reverse. Oh, if Harry comes back to the UK, she will be his mouthpiece. Is she all part of the Operation Thaw? So, or is that where she's going to go for now? So wow, these are chatty. Holy, enemy in reverse, country house in reverse. Okay, this is all about Harry coming back home. And is that why the king has shut it down? So she might not be in the royal rota now. The king might have done so. And again, we might not see what's going on. Perhaps, you know, she's been pulled from some kind of desk or something, or it's very subtle and we might not know. But I think now with this enemy in reverse and country house in reverse, absence in reverse, and trip to the country in reverse, I think, and she's going to reconcile with him. Does Charlotte want now all the information about Harry returning? Now that they have a connection, and of course he has another anonymous account, is she on board with helping Harry return to the country? Is this going to be the reconciliation? A widow in reverse. If I think this is going to be all about Harry leaving Meghan and returning to the country. Oh yeah, look at that. Wedding in reverse, widow in reverse. She's got the rights to their divorce. That's how he's going to make it up to her. She's got the rights. Is she going to write a book with it? Or is she going to be reporting on the divorce? Is that how he's going to make it up to her? That, yeah, she doesn't have the royal ear anymore, or she's not on the royal rota, or King Charles has done something. There's something here that has come down. And she's now regretting some of that. But there's going to be a reconciliation. Harry's like, well, you're on the outs, right? 5 of Pentacles here. You're on the outs. You've lost some assignments here. Why don't you come on to Team Harry and let's you can write I'll give you all the details about the divorce and all the details about me coming home. You can be my mouthpiece here, because we have to remember Meghan has like Scobie and a couple of other, that Rob whatever his name is, that is a mouthpiece for Meghan. So Harry's going to need his own. I think that's what's going to happen. She's on the outs with the royal rota or whatever. And also 5 of Pentacles has lost some money, has lost some assignments. And she's going to meet up with Harry, and she's going to be the one who writes all about, you can't make this up, a widow and a wedding in reverse. Well, that's the divorce. And the enemy in reverse, and the country house, and the absence, and the trip to the country. She's going to be the one who is writing all about that. Let's ask the cards. Okay, so these 2 have been played. The wedding in reverse, widow in reverse. Is she going to write it publicly, or will it be under a pen name? I don't know why that just popped in my head. Is she going to be publicly Harry's mouthpiece, or is she going to be writing under a pen name? Chattering. I think she's going to write publicly. She thinks this will be a chattering, and it's 7 of Pentacles. She's looking forward to making this money. And look at the chattering, the gossiping. Yeah, she's going to write under her real name, and she thinks this is going to be a cash cow for her. There you go. There's the gossip. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.